I'm going to be doing a DIY video. I'm actually in my infamous DIY outfit, so I have like just simple makeup, simple look, no lashes on. It's weird, I've never gotten on camera. Well, no, I have actually, but I've never done like a video where I'm talking like this and doing a DIY without lashes. But this is literally generally how I look when I do DIYs, just ready to get anything on me. So today we're going to be making a rhinestone flower box. Last time I did this, I made one that did not have Dollar Tree rhinestones, but this one will. And before I say that this one has Dollar Tree rhinestones, it actually doesn't. But I bought this on Amazon for $10 for a big like mesh rhinestone, like it's huge. And you're gonna see it in the video. I've used it in another DIY before, and I thought it's just cost efficient, especially if you want to make more. Sometimes buying the Dollar Tree rhinestones or crystals or whatever, they are really expensive because they're just a really short row of it. So I thought, why not buy bulk for $10, which is more to me than buying $1 for this tiny little row of rhinestones. So yeah, technically it is a Dollar Tree DIY. If you just make one, then you don't have, you'll see. Anyway, so I've done this before, but I used expensive crystals. They're not expensive, they're like $12 or for a sheet, and I decided to try a different method, which is using the rhinestone. So they're not that expensive, but I wanted this to just be more cost efficient and easy for you to make. Well, I wanted to see it in a different way as well. So we're going to be making it with those rhinestones. Go and watch the other video. I'm going to put an image right here of how they look like. It's like, I absolutely love them. Everyone loved them. They make a great gift and they're gonna look really good around Christmas. I'm gonna do fall ones as well really soon. So I'll be showing you how to do velvet ones with velvet on it and different styles for fall, using fall flowers and fall colors. This one you can use for any time of the year, especially with Christmas coming up. It's gonna look nice. So, longest intro ever. Without further ado, grab your coffee, grab your tea, and let's do this rhinestone diamond Glam floral DIY box. And yeah, let's do it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe down there and hit the notification bell to get notifications when I post a video. And yeah, give this video a big fat thumbs up because you're gonna like it anyway. You already do, that's why you clicked on it. Let's get started. Project, you'll need a spray paint, which you're going to use to spray paint your boxes to be silver so it can blend in. So your rhinestones or crystals, your rhinestones will blend in with the silver. You don't want your box to be brown basically. So this is what I got. This is the one I use on a lot of my DIYs, and it's a Krylon Pro Professional, and it's just the most gorgeous metallic spray paint. This is going to make it look literally like this packaging. So you would need this. You'd also need glue. So I have two glues of choice. To make it quicker, I use this Gorilla Glue right here. This makes it quicker. Like what I mean, it hangs on tougher than just using the regular glue stick, but I'm still going to show you that just because. But this takes it doesn't take longer. This dries faster, but then it can come up. I don't like the fact it can come up, and it takes longer, and you're going to use so much glue sticks to cover the whole surface. So I find this to be more effective, and you're just going to spray and let it get tacky, and it's going to stay on forever. Like, this is very tough, and this is the spray adhesive, heavy duty. It's literally heavy duty. So I would recommend using this, but if you have time, use this one here, which is just the regular glue stick. Oh my god, my nails look so ugly, it broke. So I'm going to point with this nail, which is a regular glue stick and glue gum. Or you can just go with this, but I mean, whichever one you feel comfortable. If you're used to using this, use this. I mean, but this is the best. I was saying this is what I'm going to be using for this project. And most importantly is you're going to need these. I got this from Amazon. So much of this compared to using a tiny strip of diamond wrap from the diamond wrap that they have in Dollar Tree. You get so much in here. This is all $9 or $10 it came up to. As you can see how much comes inside here. I've already used some of this for another DIY that I did on my channel. The last DIY I did actually, I used some of this for it. So as you can see, there's still a lot quite left in here. So this is worth it for $10. You can't beat it. Plus free shipping if you have Amazon Prime. I will link the seller down below so you can get the same exact one. And these are the roses that I got this from China, from AliExpress. Of course, because it's cheaper on there, that's why I got it. And as you can see, they're the most gorgeous, like you know, really nice felt like texture, but it's not felt, it's like a styrofoam texture. They are absolutely gorgeous. Oh, my nail looks so blind right now, let me cover it. So yeah, so they're actually really, really gorgeous. And my nail broke today just in time for this video. It sucks, doesn't it? Yeah, so they're absolutely gorgeous. I use these, well, I've never used this particular seller before, but as you can see, they just look nice, and they're going to look really pretty once everything is done. It's really, it's just so cute. I like it. And you get many in a packet. As you can see, I have so many, so I can literally make so many boxes of roses. They come like this, with the stem attached to them already, and all you have to do is just bend it into place. Yeah, so that's that. I forgot to add, you're gonna need foam. I never forgot to add, but it's too big for me to put on camera, but I got my foam. You can get it from Dollar Tree, but I really don't like Dollar Tree's foam, so I say you can get it from Hobby Lobby. That's where I got my foam from. So you're gonna need styrofoam to fill these in, you'll see what, as we go along, you'll see. So I got this big box from from Hobby Lobby. It's $10.99. Dollar Tree do have boxes, so you can use their box. They do have gift boxes you can use, but I want to make different sizes, and I think it's worth the money for $10.99. And I got half off because these are 50% off right now. I don't know when you will watch this video. When you will watch this video, it probably won't be 50% off. So just use your 40% off coupon, which you can just download on your phone off their website, and you can get a percentage off, and this will be really it'll be much cheaper than paying $10.99. So I got round ones, and as you can see, these are the sizes they have on here. So for this video, I'm going to be using the medium size, or maybe the small size. When I open it up, I'll decide which one I use. Definitely not doing the large one. Probably I'll be doing the large one for the squares. So I think I'll be putting pink roses in this one. I think that's what I'll use for this. I have the squared box as well, also from Hobby Lobby, and $10.99. Of course, I used I had 50% off. So again, it has different sizes, and you can just mess around with. I'm probably going to be using the medium size anyway, because I feel like this is huge. This is not, I mean, palm size. It's not. It's really big. So I'm definitely going to go for medium, and when I open it up, I'll figure it out. Of course, I want to play with heights and stuff. So we'll see as we go along, but I'm going to be saving it for another DIY, because I'm going to be doing some full flowers. So that's the good thing, is that there's 3 of them, so I can save it and make different types of rose boxes. So with that being said, I think that's all we will need. So the first thing I'm going to do is spray paint these boxes silver. So I guess let's do this. I spray painted this first one, and I'm going to spray paint this one too. So all you have to do, as you can see, is spray paint the lid, because especially this side, because that's what's going to show. So that's all you have to do. Don't spray paint the insides of the boxes, they're not going to show, don't worry. So I'm just going to demonstrate with this one how I do it. Very simple how to spray paint, but just spray paint where it's going to show. And this is not going to show, this lid is not going to show right here, but just still do it in case. You really want the sides. And then do the same thing here. Sorry, you're not seeing because I'm holding the camera and spraying at the same time. You don't even have to do this top, but I'm just doing it just because. 100% dry. I can now take it in and start working on it. Perfect. Make sure they're dry so you don't get paint on you. And yeah, so I'm going to take these in, and I'm now going to start covering them with rhinestone. The most simple way to do this is spray, and be very careful with this glue, because it gets very sticky and hard quickly, so try not to get it on table, and let it get tacky. Actually shake it really good. There we go. Let it get a bit tacky. I think that's enough. To give it like a few seconds in your head, and let it get tacky. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, basically count in your head a few seconds. When it gets tacky is when you're going to apply the rhinestone mesh on top of it. You don't want it to be wet, if not it's going to move about, so just let it. That's really old glue now. That's why it looks like that. You shouldn't have all that you shouldn't have this. It's because this is old glue. So I've had it for a while, that's why. So you wanna now take your strip and place it towards the edge. See, I'm gonna have that issue there. I might take this off because I don't want that glue to show, but just for showing you, I'm just gonna show you how that looks like. Then you're gonna wrap it round, go all around, and then you're gonna have this inch here, so you can take some of the mesh and cut and measure and fill that in, but you have to bring this, like, part of it really close to the edge, which I'm gonna show you anyway. So you're gonna repeat this process all the way around. Oh my god, my nails are broken, so ugly. So repeat this process all the way around and keep going until you have the box done. So dolls, this is how it looks like when you've covered it. Oh my god, it's starting to look so glamorous and gorgeous now. You'd never know this is made from this box. So this is how it looks like. So the next thing I'm going to do is now cover the side. And by the way, I have tissue here because I have to keep cleaning my hands because this is so sticky. So you're going to have to wash your hands a few times using that spray glue. If you don't want the mesh, just use the regular hot glue, but that's what I prefer, the spray glue, because it holds nicely and professionally. So now all I'm going to do is cover these edges, and you can still use the Dollar Tree ones if you want because they come in the exact same size. But this is what I cut out, and I'm basically going to be covering these edges, and this is going to go, so basically this is drying, so I don't want to keep touching it. It's going to go and sit like this. So I'm going to cover this, and I'm going to do this off camera for this one because this is my example box. So when I'm going to get back on camera and make the second box on camera for you. So I'm just showing you this example one as I go along. Filled it and I finished this box. So I filled it with the roses. So you just put the foam inside, and then you put you stick the roses inside. So I'm going to show you how I do that, but here is this one done. Absolutely gorgeous. It turned out exactly how I wanted it to turn out. Very fluffy and full. And I did 3 rows each of roses. So that's how that looks like. And now I'm going to do the other one. So I put the foam down inside, and oh, got my coffee in the background. Can't do a DIY without coffee, right? So I'm now going to fill this one in, and I'm going to do that on camera so you can see how I do it. And I'm going to be using the pink roses. So you're going to take your glue. This is how you do it. So if you're using this glue, which most people would use this glue, you just take your glue gun and you put your glue inside. You have to be careful because this glue does burn. I've been burnt by this so many times. And you just put a little on the edges. I find this glue much more harder to use, so for this project. So I'm just gonna continue spraying because I find it easier and quicker to spray. So I'm just gonna grab my spray and oh no, just sprayed my hand. Not good. Now my hands are going to be sticky pretty much all day, because it's a very strong glue, I must say. And just glue, take more spray, and just do the same thing. Make sure you don't get it on surfaces, if not, with time it's going to become sticky because this glue is really sticky. There you go. So what I do like this glue for is when I get to the bottom, like when I get to this part, I like to use it just to make sure it stays in place. And there we go. Very simple. And just push that to the side and you'll have this. So that's your lid, and it's going to sit like that. So let it dry. And now I'm going to do this part here. See, it's really sticky. That's the downside of this. So I've already pre-cut my strip of diamonds, and I put the foam inside as well. Your foam does not have to be even. It could be as messy as it. No one sees the inside of this. It's going to be covered in flowers. So spray, let it get a bit tacky. Make sure it's tacky, and then you just place your trim, diamond wrap, whatever you want to call it, and do it again. Again, let it get tacky. I have a fan one, so it's letting it get tacky, because when it gets tacky it's easier to stick. And just wrap it around. It's very simple. And again, as you get to the edge, just take your glue and put a little bead of glue to attach. There we go. And just now you're probably wondering, what are we going to do with this space? So I've already measured it and cut that piece out. So we're just going to do the same thing, which is spray. But this time you have to be really careful spraying, because you don't want to spray this. And just attach really closely. And again, spray and let it get tacky for a few seconds and drag. Do it again. And don't worry if like your crystals don't come all the way up here, because your flowers are going to cover this top. What you do want is you want it to come down there, so you can't see that it's been cut. And there we go. So you can glue this down and then cut off the excess. Like this. And that's it. Very simple. So let this dry before you start putting flowers inside. Give it about an hour till it fully dries. And you're ready to put flowers inside, just as I showed you how to put the pink flowers inside. For this one I'm going to be using white roses, and that's all I'm going to be putting inside. But wait, when they're actually all dry, you're going to be attaching this. So it's not dry yet, so I'm going to be attaching this to this, so you can have this look here. So your lid is going to be glued in here. You can either glue it or not glue it, but I glue it so it can be permanent. So it does take time to put it inside here, because once all this rhinestone is on here, it becomes wider and bigger. So be very careful putting it inside, or you can glue it to it. So that's how it's going to look. And I'm off cam. Well, I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to attach the roses inside so you can see how I do it, and then we'll be done. We have it. If you enjoyed this video, dolls, give it a big fat thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, subscribe down below. Let me know what your favorite, no, this isn't a regular vlog. Let me know let me know if you you know, like what you like about this video, and if you're going to be making these gorgeous glamorous floral boxes. Let me know in the comment section down below. I'll have all the links and information down below for you, dolls. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.